Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mind Room podcast. And this is um, a podcast where we talk about mental health, a podcast where we create safe spaces, a podcast where we talk about ebituyambako okuhealinga, because a lot of people are suffering and a lot of people are going through mental illness. But guess what? This is the podcast for you. And keep on subscribing to our YouTube channel, that is Mindbus Health Support Uganda. And yes, today we have another topic that we're going to be talking about, and it is powerful because we know spiritual and healing, they flow together. So leero twagala kulaba how religion, faith, spirituality helps into our healing, or how it drives us into the healing process. So mental health is something that people are now trying to understand, but still there is stigma and there is low knowledge, I would say, because not everyone knows what mental health is. So yeah, this is Mindbus, and we are trying to create a safe space, and we are trying to create awareness. We let people know what mental health is. And yes, of course, I'm joined with the handsome man, powerful man besides me. I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is John Bosco Mchiko. I'm a pastor, I'm a mental health advocate and a peer educator under Mindbus. I'm so glad to be with you today and to have this moment with you today. Thank you so much, Captain Tina.
Thank you so much. You're a pastor, and this is a great topic because we're talking about spirituality and mental health. How does the church or the faith influence our healing? When you hear mental health and spirituality, what comes into your mind, Pastor?
Thank you so much. First of all, mental health is something that many people lay off easily or chibata wanyobudde, but it is also something that is important to discuss. Just as you see ng'omuntu bw'alwala omusujja, maybe some other illnesses or sicknesses. So mental health as well, so gitekamu ekyo ekiti. So in regards to faith, we need to know something important. Kati ngaffe wano mu Uganda, Uganda is a faith-based country. That's why even our motto says, for God and my country. So you will find that religion also plays a big part, either in the healing process or to make it more worse, determine kisinzira ku how we have perceived it.
When you talk about sometimes sobola okukifuula worse, how worse? Actually, the way I would ask is, have you had the misconceptions around mental health in a religion form of it?
Yes. Well, first of all, many people fear to speak about it. Why? Because they will be termed as someone with weak faith. Then the other aspect is, today you find we have spiritualized a lot of things in the aspect of nti ebintu ebimu katugamba ejo mizimu, or maybe some kind of spiritual attack. So you find where someone may need like a professional help, we end up giving a prayer or maybe some kind of words of encouragement. So you find also, because sometimes you find in religion, because it is more of calling and less people are educated, so they lack knowledge in the aspect of mental health. Kubanga like abatakimanyiiko nnyo, so abagenda kidismissing off as maybe some kind of a spiritual attack, or someone is weak in their faith, or even you find some Christians, they fear speaking about it because they will expose them and they'll be like, yo aina bino mugwi wa ddalu. So, and you find that they are suffering, they can't open up because they fear, and you find the first person or a safe space they can have is church, but because they have that fear of being termed as weak Christians, so I can say religion somehow also has played a part in maybe bringing it a bit down, like in the aspect of nti tetukimanyi nnyo. As religious leaders, some of them are not informed, tebalina knowledge about that. So because of that, downplaying nagamba nedda ebyo just maybe byakika bye bikulumbye let me pray for you, or you buy anointing oil, or buy holy water, that one will chase it away.
Okay. Wow. Actually, we've seen these things, but when we look at mental health and spirituality, or okubanga, you know, because spiritual, to me, to my understanding, it is like a fear, you know. Sometimes they don't government, you know, sometimes you fear opening up and you're like, they might think I'm a weak person, I'm not a prayerful person. Attend a competition, they made up church. But how has the spiritual belief or the Christianity life or the religious part influenced in mental health, healing, and
so I think religion plays a big part in lives of Ugandans. To the extent you find, I've had these similar instances because I've been in ministry and serving more than 7 years. Some people, even before they go to the hospital, they first run to church. So you find places of worship are like safe spaces for people, especially to open up. However much you may not know it, but you find a lot of times also religious leaders, pastors, priests, imams, whatever religion, also they play a role of like counseling, because most times you find a lot of times these issues are brought to them. So religion plays a big part in the aspect of, one, there is hope. They are given hope. In the aspect of when they come, some people are prayed for. Some people only just want maybe those words of affirmation. Nebamusabira nawulira kati ng'afunyemu ng'emirembe oba nga stress evuddewo, and you find that this aspect of prayer, maybe the pastor listening or the priest or the imam listening to their issues, it gives them a platform first to open up. Then also churches or the religious places are like safe spaces. I have seen situations whereby some people are stressed because of certain issues, maybe traumatic events or whatever happened in their life. Nagenda ku church, nasula mu church ng'akaaba ng'asaba, and they come out when they are refreshed. Ngawulira emirembe nga like, even you see there's a certain change. Also there's a big part that like a congregation, a gathering of people, it plays in lives of people. For example, some people may come with issues, ne nawulira ku bujulizi, a testimony of about another person yayitamu almost the same situation yakiyitamu, but maybe yes, oba nagamba maybe osanga ngoli bwe yasaba nange bwe nsaba, so they receive that kind of hope, that kind of expectation, it will get better eventually. So I believe, however much, let me term it like this, religion plays a very good part in healing and helping, but where there is lack of knowledge or information about this, religion may also play a big part in causing more harm. Yes.
That is very right, because sometimes you see that some people, when they go to church and they believe that there is healing more than going to any other maybe about going to a therapist or what, and they're like, my pastor can do that, maybe I'll read a Bible and become okay. But some people don't really believe in seeking for professional help. And you as a pastor, do you believe in connect, like these two, they connect so much well together, the professional part and the spiritual part?
Yes. One thing I want to say is, when I was doing my degree in theology, there's a course unit we did. It's called Pastoral Counseling and Care. Wow. And also in our masters, it is there. And they encourage us in that course that as a pastor, you're not God. You can't help people, but you can listen. And where you can't help or where you're limited, refer to an expert in that area. So I believe faith and other I don't know, so okay, like faith has to work hand in hand.
Maybe like counseling and
yes, never counselor, but therapists. So a church can be a doorway to these other professions, because you find in Uganda and Wetuli, people trust churches and men of God more than even other professions.